The Schalke documentary. Do you guys want to watch it?
But man, you make Nidalee sound like the most broken champion ever in jungle, and then when we pick Nidalee, they're picking the champs that you're so afraid to blind because they can go Nidalee. You can't pick Grace because they can go Nidalee, but when you pick Nidalee, they go Grace and Skarner. Like, explain it to me.
Like, even though you're level 1 as fuck, you're still up 1 level. You're still
Dude, I love it.
up 20 CS. We still get first Herald. We still manage to use that to like snowball the.
Actually, look. I'll be honest. This is a good reason. Now, from my experience, okay, and from talking to NA coaches and actually having been coached by an NA coach. Okay, a little backstory, okay? 2019 summer, XL Esports, pre-season scrims. Our coach is called David Lim from NA, and my AD carry is called Hjarnan. Yeah, me and Hjarnan, we're debating over whether we should go for a dragon or we should go for a top tower. I'm arguing for the top tower, he's arguing for the dragon. It turns into a 1v1. It gets really heated, where we're like both, you know, not calling each other names, but we're like really arguing. And then eventually we came to a conclusion, and one of us caved in and agreed. And then we shook it off and said, cool. And then the coach, the NA coach, stood there, David Lim, he was like, what the fuck? I've never seen that before in my life. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, dude, if this was NA, both players would just walk out of the room and refuse to talk to each other. There's no confrontation. But what me and Hjarnan did, we just shouted at each other, non-stop. No joke. And then we came to a solution. And this is the same thing. This is what EU scrims are like. If something's going wrong, someone will just say it. They won't shy away from it or hide from it or try to make themselves look good or just try and shy away from the problem. Like Neon, for example, in this clip, it's very common in EU scrims to say, I don't know what the fuck's going on with the jungle matchup. I don't know why the fuck we're picking Nidalee when they're getting Skarner, we're getting no value out of it. And I'm the one that has to suffer. Why should I even play this fucking game then? Okay, maybe it's worded quite toxic, but the point is good. It's good. Someone needs to bring this up. You know?
Can you tell me this?
I don't know if people play dark.
But man,
I think this could be a difference to NA. Because I think that aggressive discussions leads to better improvement, you know? Or not aggressive discussions. I think they have to be handled well. I think that the people around you have to handle it well so it doesn't get, you know, spiral out of control. But it's very good constructive feedback.
They can go Nidalee. You can't pick Grace because they can go Nidalee, but when you pick Nidalee, they go Grace and Skarner. Like, explain it to me.
Like, even though you're.
Obviously, it's kind of formed in a toxic way, but I think that, yeah, from my experience, it's really good to have these conversations, and I think that's a big reason why maybe like some of the NA teams don't do this. From what I've seen from NA coaches, they think that people who do this are just, you know, wrong.
Our Nidalee games, Nidalee has always looked useless, and I just can't play this game. Even though I'm playing Kai'Sa and fucking Jin, the whole game is unplayable because we cannot contest them a single time because there's a fucking Skarner running around and taking movement speed. The game is unplayable for me because of this jungle fucking matchup. I just don't see why we keep clicking these fucking jungle, like, useless champs. Like, if we had picked Skarner every single game on stage, we would be winning. That's just my issue.
I think being honest is always good. Being honest, speaking your mind, making it a healthy discussion, / you know, letting your emotions out is super important. I think that maybe that's something that NA teams don't do and they should learn to do. You know, when it comes to voicing your opinion, you drop your ego, you unleash, and you just wait for people to reply to your point.